What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another video. As you can see by the title, what we are getting into today, as you know, it is July. We are halfway through the year, so I decided let's do a mid-year reset routine. So I'm gonna take you guys along some of the things that I'm going to be implementing this month to do just a reset. So I'm going to be taking you guys along with me as I lay out some things that I am doing this month specifically to just do a little reset. Because if you want different, you got to do some stuff different. You know what I'm saying? You got to get a routine. You got to start really moving towards some goals and having some discipline. So let's get right into it. All right, you guys. So let's get right into it. To my mid-year July resets, and what I want to do, which I will show a little bit later because I might make this a series, but I definitely will be giving you guys updates throughout this month of videos of just checking in basically. So one thing that I do want to do, which I may show in a later video, is I'm going to do like the sticky notes on the wall with 1 through 30, just pulling off every day, making sure like I did everything that I'm supposed to do for the day, and just showing the progress throughout the month. So I wrote everything in my notes list, so I'm just going to take you guys bullet point by bullet point. So first things first, no phone for the first 30 minutes after waking up. I may extend this to 1 hour, but I'm definitely doing no phone for 30 minutes off the wake up. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that I am just really pouring into myself, into the silence, and just waking up. You know what I'm saying? Not indulging straight into social media, or just messages or anything like that. Just really giving myself time to get up, and just get my day started. Yeah, just really pouring in and paying attention to me. So yeah, just keeping all the outside world distractions in my phone and just really engaging into the morning itself. Yes. All right, next, which will probably be along with the no phone, because I do want to start drinking water first. The second bullet will be drinking water. I do want to start drinking water when I first get up. They said that is good for you actually, but I just want to make sure I'm drinking, like I have a Stanley, I have the 40-ounce Stanley, so specifically I want to drink like 2 40-ounce worth of my Stanley cup every day, because unfortunately I'm not a big heavy water drinker, which I know it sounds bad, but I'm just not. I try to drink water frequently throughout a week, but I'm not like a carrying around a water bottle or water jug type of girl. And as you know, it's summertime, it's hot outside, so we need our water. We need to be drinking our water if we not. So I definitely want to implement getting a certain amount of intake of water in every day. Yeah. So that's important. Hydration, gotta get that in, gotta lock that in for sure. Nothing else. Next bullet point is working out. Now, working out, I'm gonna say working out slash movement, because I have a desk job, so I'm sitting throughout the day. I do have a desk riser, but I'm still kind of stationary, so I definitely want to make sure I'm moving more throughout the day, whether that's a 10-minute walk, whether that's a home workout, whether that's going to the gym, Pilates, whatever it is. I do want to make sure that I'm moving my body for a certain amount of time, at least 20-30 minutes. Yes, we're on day 2. This video is on July 2nd. So I've already done 2 days worth of Pilates at home. I started with Pilates with Nicole. I've seen Pilates with Izzy. People look like she just taking them through the trenches. So I said, I'm gonna go on and do Pilates with Nicole. But I may try her, give her a try at least one day to see what is given, see what the people really talking about. But I've been doing that. I probably will end up going to the gym at one point, because I do have a gym membership. So yeah, but I just definitely want to make sure I'm moving every day. Like I said, whether that's at the gym, a home workout, or just walking. So yes, getting that daily movement in. All right, so moving right along, journaling. So let me actually show you guys my journal. Okay, so this is the journal that I'm using now. It's pretty plain. It's pretty plain, but it's a journal. It came with a pen. So yeah, comes with a pen. Pretty plain, but yeah, I have been writing in it. Yes, so journaling, whether that is at the top of my day or at the end of my day, I just definitely want to make sure that I am journaling every day. And if I do it at the top of my day, I definitely want to set intentions, how I want my day to go, what I'm grateful for, things like that. And if I choose to do it at night, just basic like a brain dump. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what kind of day I had, I may need to do that anyway. So just getting that load and stress or whatever thoughts have just been taking over my mind, just doing that brain dump. It's healthy. It's good for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you don't feel like you have anybody to talk to. Journaling is a good type of self-care anyway. So yeah. Right, and our next bullet points, reading. So if you've been following my content, you know that I was in a book club last year, and that was actually on my vision board, and I ended up in a book club, y'all. Crazy. I'm not in the book club anymore, but I still wanted to make sure I'm reading for real. So I picked up a book that I already had, because I have several books in my house already that I have collected, but I just never got to getting around to reading them. Yeah, so I just picked a book from my little stash. So this is what I'm reading. Don't talk about my bookmark, y'all. I'm gonna get a real bookmark. Yeah, but this is what I'm reading. King's Pen. Miami King's Pen by Carl Weber. I've actually read some other Carl Weber books. They're pretty good. So the goal is to read at least 5 to 10 pages every day. And if it's getting good and I get over 5 to 10 pages, then that's great. But I at least want to do 5 to 10 pages every day. Because I do want to start reading more in general, whether that's self-help books, or whatever genre it is. I definitely want to just read more, expand my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So people just need to read more in general. You know what I'm saying? Reading is fundamental. Sometimes you just need to read, okay? Yeah. Next is very important, and I feel like I've already been on the ball with this, y'all. When I tell you I've been on the ball with this, do something to work towards a goal. So specifically this month, one of my goals is reaching out to more brands. Specifically, I want to land more paid collaborations. That is a really big goal of mine. And I've already on day 2 of July. As far as inbounds, inbound is when you reach out to the brand, whether that's a DM or an email, and outbound is when they reach out to you. So I've done a lot of inbound already. Off the top of my head, I believe combined with emailing and DMing brands, I've probably already done at least 20. Your girl has been on it because I'm not playing. And I've actually received an outbound couple of days ago, and I just seen it yesterday. Reached back out to them, and we got to a agreement on a rate. So I'm already off to a good start on a paid collab. Hopefully we'll be hearing back from them later this week so we can get the ball rolling on the content. Yeah, so I feel like I'm already off to a good start, being that it's day 2 of July. You know what I'm saying? What I did is I wrote down a list of brands that I see that other creators are working with. So I know that brands are open to partnerships and creators and collabs and things like that. And I just go back, find their partnership or collaboration, marketing, email, and just do that. And if I can't find an email, then I'll just DM them on Instagram. The girl is hoping, and you know, my goal is to really dive in and get those paid collabs rolling in. You understand what I'm saying? Your girl got bills. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yes. Next, resetting my room every Sunday. So usually I do like my big cleaning of my house on Saturday. That's how I grew up. You waking up to the music playing in the background, smelling cleaning supplies. You already know what that means. It's time to get up, clean this room. Yeah. So as an adult now, that is something that I do now. Is, you know, I get up on Saturdays and I'm deep cleaning, mopping, doing all the extra elbow grease type of cleaning. But on Sundays, I just want to make sure that I'm resetting my room just to get ready for a new week. Yeah, because I just feel like when you are in a clear, neat, organized space, your mind is clear. For me, that's how I feel. So yeah, I may clean on Saturday, but just making sure on that Sunday that my room is where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, those are my July reset goals and routine that I am going to be doing. And I hope you guys also like implement some things that you want to do for a mid-year reset or just the month itself. Yeah, because I know a lot of people do 75 hard. I thought about doing that, but I said we're not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna do July reset and just set some personal short-term monthly goals that I'm gonna do every day. And we're just gonna go from day 1 to day 30 and just check back in on day 30 and tell you guys how I'm feeling, what worked, what I really feel good about, what I may have tweaked, whatever the case may be. We're just gonna do a check-in. So yeah, so I hope you guys took some things from this that you may also implement into your life or just this month in general. So guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you are notified every time I upload a video. And I will see you guys in the next video.